Hi everyone, and welcome back to Grasshopper's Kitchen, where tonight's chaotic culinary adventure is taking us to Greece for pork Souvlaki pita from Martha and Marley Spoon. So we're going to start off as usual by reviewing the ingredients that were in the bag, and what we have is a head of romaine heart. We have parsley. These are pocketless pitas. There's some Tabasco sauce, which I will probably not use. There is a potato, lemon, and a tomato, and oops, I forgot the most important part, the pork. Hang on. Okay, so where were we? There is Boulder Natural pork loin chops and some Faye plain yogurt. And my contribution is the Villa Apollina olive oil from the island of Cyprus. And Cyprus? No, it's Cyprus, Anna. And there is black peppercorn and my sea salt that I got in a reusable grinder. So that all being said, I am going to prep the veggies and we will get down to cooking. Okay, the first step is done. The potato has been scrubbed and cut into 1/4 inch, I forget what they're calling them, sticks. And they've been seasoned with salt and pepper, and I've drizzled with oil, and I've used the Colavita canola oil for this particular step. They need to go into the oven 450 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. My oven is not quite up to 450, so I'll give that another couple minutes before I put this in the oven. And then the next thing to do is going to be to prep the ingredients for the salad. Okay, the next step was to zest the lemon, and I started off with using the Farberware mini grater, but I wasn't real happy with the way that was coming out, so I did in fact go to my Xylus lemon zester using the smallest, obviously, hole. So then we have that, and now the next step is that I get to juice half of the lemon into the into a large bowl. So I'm about to do that. Okay, the romaine has been thinly sliced, and the tomato has been halved and then quartered and then cut into thin wedges, and the parsley has been taken off the stems. That does need to be rough chopped, but considering I don't have a whole lot of room left on this board for rough chopping, I'm going to do that after I add the rest of the stuff to the salad bowl. So next step is to add 2 tablespoons of oil to the lemon zest and juice, and then salt and pepper, and whisk, and then we add the rest of the salad ingredients. Okay, so I've added 2 tablespoons of the Villa Apollina olive oil, and that was in fact just about all I had, and now we're whisking it together. And hey, you know what? Putting the bowl on a tea towel, dishcloth, whatever one calls it, actually does work, that I can hold the camera with one hand and whisk in the other. Yay! So now I just need to add salt and pepper to this, and then we add the romaine and tomato and toss to cook. I don't know where the parsley comes in. Good thing I didn't chop it yet. Okay, they are saying 1/4 teaspoon each of salt and pepper, but that's one thing I don't measure, salt and pepper. So just stir that in, and then we add the romaine and the tomato. Okay, romaine and tomato in the bowl, and then we just toss to coat. And I kind of have a hard time sometimes trying to look in the camera lens and do the work. But anyway, so that's pretty much coated, and then we put that aside, and we're going to make the dressing, and yes, we're going to make the dressing with the, well, it's the yogurt. Make the yogurt. We're going to make the yogurt next. Okay, the timer just went off for 20 minutes on the potatoes, and you know what? I don't think they need another 5 minutes, so I'm going to turn those off and take them out of the oven. The next step in making the yogurt is that where we peel and grate or finely chop the garlic. Well, I am going to be using my garlic mincer because I am not allowed to go near graters with tiny objects after what I have done to my thumb knuckle so many times, and I'm just not going to do it. So anyway, that will be minced. I did chop the parsley, and the first thing we have to do is to add the juice the remaining lemon half, and this thing's got a whole lot of seeds in it, so I'm going to have to, probably, did I just squirt the camera? I don't know, it just landed on my hand. So I'm going to need to, let's see, to see if I can get some of these out and into the sink. Not easy to do one-handed, or even left-handed in my case. Anyway, I'm going to do this stuff, and I guess I will show the progression. Okay, the lemon has been juiced, and all the lemon seeds have been scooped out of the juice, and now the next thing we do is we add the yogurt. Is that going to work with one hand without scooping it? I don't think so. Well, not really. Going to have to scrape it out of there, but we add the yogurt. Oh, excuse me, frog in my throat. Probably that one that hangs out in my patio umbrella. So I've got to scoop the yogurt out of there and mince the garlic into there, and then we'll be at the next step. Okay, so in the bowl we have the lemon juice and the yogurt and one large, very large, garlic clove, which they do send the garlic, by the way, with Marley Spoon. They send a whole bulb of garlic with each box, and I just forgot to pull it out when I was getting things ready. So anyway, garlic, and now we're adding the parsley that has been chopped up, and now let's see if we can combine it with one hand, and maybe not, maybe a little bit. It's obviously going to take a little more time. Oops, and what is that? Oh, look at there. Now that right there is why the yogurt wouldn't come out of the container. Well, will you go figure. Okay, well that's messy. So let me scoop that out, and I'll be right back. Well, that was fun. I don't think I've ever gotten a container of yogurt that had a piece of paper over the top of it. So, and it was the same color as the yogurt, so how was I supposed to know? Anyway, while I was doing that, I also realized, I read the instructions and discovered I had not added the salt and pepper. So anyway, salt and peppers have been added, and that's all been stirred together, and I'm going to test it for seasonings, and then that gets put to one side while we start searing the pork chops. Okay, well the grill pan is heating, and this time I did actually spray it, and I used Crisco 100% canola oil. After the nightmare that I had, I'm just testing for heat, the nightmare that I had when I tried to do the barbecue chicken and forgot to spray it, and was cleaning stuff off of here for weeks. Okay, so anyway, that seems to be smoking, so I presume it's hot, and the pork chops are seasoned on both sides with salt and pepper, so let's see what happens. Oh yeah, it's hot. Okay, so now I'm supposed to cook 2 to 3 minutes per side. I am going to turn this down a wee bit because I had it on high, which is too high. This is actually a cast iron panini pan, and that is from the Giada De Laurentiis collection at Target. I didn't find it was too great for paninis, but it's been great for grilling. Anyway, 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Okay, those smell absolutely yummy, but I am kind of waiting for my smoke detectors to go off. So let's see how we did. And oh yay, it did not stick. Yay! Good girl, Anna. Oh, good job. I think you're supposed to say now. You can't say good girl. Anyway, so give that another couple of minutes, and then I guess we eat. That sounds like fun. Okay, I think those are done. So we take them out of the pan. Let me turn that puppy off and let it rest. Look at how beautiful those are. Let that rest, and then I slice them crossways, and then we start assembling the pitas. Okay, while I'm waiting for the pork chops to rest for a couple minutes and some of the smoke to clear out of the house, I'm just kind of looking here at this ultimate accessory kit for my Nikon Coolpix L840, which I'm really kind of found this while looking for a tripod, because I'm thinking if I get a tripod, possibly I can actually start using both hands to cook and film at the same time. But this is a pretty good deal. It's $59.82. Is that out of focus? I can't tell. $59.80. Yeah, it's out of focus. $59.82. And because I do have Amazon Prime, it's 2-day free shipping. So I just might be sending for that. Okay, here's the fun part. We get to assemble it. So the pita has been sitting in the warm oven for a couple of minutes. We're going to put that on the plate, and then, and I don't know how far I'm going to be able to go with this one-handed, but we'll give it a shot. We are supposed to put the yogurt. Oh, are we looking at something other than yogurt? So anyway, we put yogurt, which, seeing as there's so much, I'm going to put more on. I put yogurt, and then we put our pork, and hang on, and then we put our oven fries. Oops, escaping oven fries, and a handful of salad. Now, if you like the hot sauce, you're supposed to put it on top of the pork. I don't like hot sauce, so guess what's not going in there. Anyway, so anything else? That looks like it's not going to be possible to eat that with my hands, but you never know. So what does it say? Okay, top with oven fries and a handful of salad, and serve remaining salad on the side. Enjoy. Okay, I probably will enjoy this. So I'm going to move it over to here, to the island, so we can take the official Instagram picture, and I'll be right back. Okay then, there you have it. That is the pork souvlaki pita from Martha and Marley Spoon, and I did add some more of the yummy yogurt sauce on top. And I also Googled what wine goes with pork, and guess what? I don't have any of them. So I am more than likely just going to have it with this grape and vine Cabernet Sauvignon. I get those up at CVS. It's cheap, but very, very drinkable, and that, or I will be having the Moscato that's sitting in the fridge and nice and cold. Either way, it's time for me to bid you adieu and say thanks for watching. Ciao for now. See you next time. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.